Hey guys, what up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I have my September favorites for you guys. Let me not waste time and let's get into it because there are plenty of products to share. This is the LXMI Creme de Nil Pore Refining Moisture Veil. This is a new brand to Sephora, and this is the only product from the brand. The brand itself is really cool. It's very different. It's a luxury feeling brand, but it's very down to roots oriented. And what I mean by this is it's hard to explain. I would definitely suggest you guys go to the Sephora website and check it out. The founder of this brand, she picks up most of her ingredients along the Nile River area, and the creation of these products helps to empower women in local communities. It kind of feels like a better justification of purchasing a little bit more of an expensive cream. There's this ingredient called Nilotica Reserve that is specific to this brand, and this ingredient pretty much has over 25% more fatty acids than shea butter does. So it's going to really hydrate and nourish your skin. It has a lot of other really good ingredients that help with anti-aging and the look of your skin, especially over time, imperfections. You're supposed to use it day and night. It smells like green juice. It smells very herbal, but the smell does not last, so don't worry about that. A little bit goes a very long way. Like, I've used this quite a bit and I still have not really made a dent in it, but it's very soft, silky, smoothing, and my skin feels plump when I use this face cream. I love the way it looks underneath makeup as well, because makeup just kind of glides on over it. If you have very oily skin, definitely get a sample of this before you buy it, just because it is a little bit more of a moisturizing cream. But check it out all the same. You could definitely use a little bit less and get the same effects of it without having so much oil production. This also comes with like the spatula ball thing. So the spatula is more for cleanliness, like you can scoop out the product rather than dipping your fingers in every time. And this copper ball is supposed to be used to help the contours of your face, so you can actually massage your face in a certain way that will help over time contour naturally and also just increase circulation in those areas. And it also feels really nice underneath the eyes, like it's very cooling because it's this copper head. This is a great cream. Definitely go check it out. This skincare product, everybody needs to go try it. It is the GLAMGLOW Dream Duo Overnight Transforming Treatment. It is essentially a duo treatment where you have two different serums in one container. So, and on this plastic piece, it says step 1 and step 2. You put step 1, which is this white serum, on your skin and you rub it in, leave it on for 30 seconds and let it soak in. And then you put the sealer, which is the gray one, all over after 30 seconds. And you wake up in the morning with the most soft, smooth, luscious skin. I was nervous it was gonna clog my pores up, but it did not do anything of the sort. It in fact calmed down some of my breakouts. So step 1, which is their Dream Serum, it's the Pearl. It is a melt-in serum with green coffee and green leaf tea oxy, antioxidants, and supercharged essential vitamins provide an even flawless complexion. Step 2, which is the Gray Dream Seal, is a nourishing moisture boost of hyaluronic acid and Mozuku green algae, plumps and recharges skin's glow. Sephora is carrying this and it's so worth it. This is the Kerastase Nutritive Creme Magistrale. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that pronunciation, but I will have everything listed in the info box down below. This is a super hydrating and nourishing leave-in treatment for your hair, whether it's heat processed, color processed. If you have dry damaged hair, you will love this. I love the Kerastase Dual Serum, which I've talked about in one of my other favorites. It's the Serum Therapiste for 3 to 4 level damage, and that in combination with this has just kept my hair so soft, so hydrated. And you need the tiniest bit. Like, there is so much product in here. Definitely check this out because it's worth it. I have the Cover FX Custom Blot Drops Oil Control. This is really cool. It is a oil controlling liquid that you can either apply straight onto your face as a primer, you can mix into your foundation or face lotion or other face products to mattify all of those items, or you can supposedly even apply this lightly over your makeup to just absorb the oil up. I have been using this just before I put on makeup around the area specifically where I get really oily. So I have this on today. I've used it around my nose, my chin, and my forehead, and I have had my makeup on for 5-6 hours now, and it just really helps the makeup hold up. If you have oily skin, definitely go check this out because it's such a versatile product. You can like layer it, like you can put it on your face as a primer, plus add it into your foundation and just pump it up however you need to depending on how oily your skin is or the climate you live in. But I definitely think this is such a cool product, and Cover FX, as always, great ingredients, great really effective products, so you know that you can't go wrong with this. I totally have to thank my friend Taylor and my other friend Michelina for pointing me in this direction. Taylor came up with the combo and then Michelina told me about the combo, so thank you guys both. I am obsessed with these two products right here together and separately, but especially together. So this is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra 24-Hour Makeup, and this is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Cushion Makeup. So this is the fluid foundation, this is the cushion version of it. This has been around for forever. It's like one of Lancome's best-selling foundations, and this is brand new, and it is a cushion compact. This is amazing if you have oily skin. It's very long wearing. It has a beautiful velvet matte finish, and it really does give you pretty much medium to full coverage. This is definitely buildable to full coverage. The cushion version is just insane. It is a super lightweight version of this. It is definitely like medium full coverage. You can definitely build it up, and it is just beautiful on the skin. It is definitely a little bit more glowy than this one, and it doesn't have the exact same staying power as this one does. While I love using this on its own for like my quick days, in fact, I have a makeup tutorial coming up where I'm just using this. I love putting this down underneath this. It seems like a lot, but I put a very little bit of this down, specifically in just areas where I know I'll crease or I have like redness in my skin, almost like a primer, and then I will pop this on top. I have both of mine in the shade 280W, and this is just your traditional foundation. It comes with a pump, which is very nice, really pretty heavy frosted glass bottle. But this, it has really pretty packaging. You have the gold top with the black bottom. Love me some gold and black. You can actually throw gold onto anything and I'll probably love it. But it comes with your sponge cushion, which I actually love. I just clean it off with brush cleaner every time I use it actually. And then inside you get a mirror on this side. So you open this compartment and that is your foundation. So it's just a normal cushion sponge-like foundation. If you want a flawless, super long wearing base of makeup, go check these products out. I am wearing it on my face right now. I love it. It does not budge. I usually crease around my nose no matter what foundation I'm wearing, but this has given me the least amount of creasing, which I'm so excited about. If you have very dry skin, I would maybe just do the cushion compact, but if you have normal combo oily skin, check either one of these out. The only gripe I have is that while this foundation comes in a massive variety of shades, the cushion does not really come in that many shades, which I hope that they expand on, and I'm sure they will. Like Lisa Eldridge is a genius. Keep an eye out for it, and if they don't have your shade range now, I'm sure they will soon, and it's totally worth it. These Tarte Shape Tape Concealers. Naked Skin from Urban Decay is 100% my holy grail concealer. These are definitely like on par with that concealer, which is a bold statement for me to make. They are so pigmented, so full coverage, but what I love most is that it's so full coverage, but it feels really light and comfortable on the skin. It doesn't dry my skin out, but it's also so strange because it doesn't crease either. Usually when I'm putting my under eye concealer on, I immediately blend out one eye and set it with powder. But with these, I can blend out both eyes and then slowly set it with powder, and there's no creasing. It's just such a good concealer. I have mine in the shades light and medium. They're always sold out of light medium, so I just got both of them and I'm enjoying them actually in this way. When you're first blending them out, it's like, whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot of concealer. This looks too much, but just let it sit and it almost just melts into the skin. It's a little hard to explain. It just does a beautiful job of blending into the skin almost on its own. It's a great concealer. If you have problems with under eye creasing, please go look at these. And also if you have dark circles, pigmentation, anything that you really want to cover up, check these out because I do use these on blemishes and it does a great job of giving me that full coverage in a very, very lightweight feel. For the last 6.5 weeks, I have been in love with the NYX hashtag no filter finishing powder. It's relatively new to NYX and I have mine in the shade medium olive. It is almost a baked looking finishing powder, but it is so finely milled, so lightweight, and so silky that it does the job of keeping my oils away. It does a beautiful job with the buffing technique. It just completely smooths out the skin so nicely. And because it's such a lightweight, thin powder, I can blot my face or keep adding it as I want to throughout the day, and I never feel like I look cakey or too much powder is on my face at all. It's NYX, so you can find it in the drugstore, or it's like that kind of price range, and there's great color selection too, and I just have been loving this powder. My next favorite is the Makeup Geek Kathleen Lights Highlighter Palette. I have an entire new beauty review on it, which I'll leave linked down below, so I'm not gonna go too into detail, but this is essentially a palette of 3 highlighting powders in these 3 tones, and it is just an amazing palette for everybody, all skin tones, all skin types. The formula is this beautiful like gel powder consistency. It's a really versatile palette. I like that there's 3 colors because you can mix and match the colors together to kind of customize the look you want. And again, I have the whole video in the description box down below, and you can actually see me demo these onto my skin. So if you're interested, definitely go check it out. But I would highly suggest you go check it out because this palette is everything. I have another highlighter to share with you guys, and this one is pretty darn new, but it is stunning. It is the new Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion, and this is the number 2. Let's just take a moment, just breathe, Anisha. Take it in. If you like MAC Whisper of Guilt, Laura Geller Gilded Honey, if you like your face to look like it has a spotlight and it is also sheathed in a golden mask, this highlighter you're gonna want. It is the same texture as their Pro Bronze Fusion bronzers, which I am obsessed with because the powder just goes on like pigment. Like there isn't even any powder residue, and it's so light on the skin, it just melts in. I have the Makeup Geek highlighter and this one on my cheeks right now, down my nose, on my Cupid's bow. I use this with my Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 highlighter brush. Actually, let me just pop some of this on. It's potent, so just be aware, but do you see that? It comes in 2 colors. Number 1 is like this beautiful pink duochrome. These are permanent now, thank God. It is going to look amazing on all skin tones. It is just such a beautiful highlight. If you look in the description box of like most of my videos, except for the last couple recent ones, it is the exact same like 2 or 3 things in my brows always. So this is strange and new, but I'm super into it. The first product is the Too Faced Brow Quickie Brush On Brow Fiber Cream. This is in the Universal Brunette shade. This is very similar to the Benefit Gimme Brow. The reason I like this though is that the color of this is perfect for me. It is like a mid-tone neutral brown. I don't like my brows to look super, super contrasting from my blonde hair. Like I like them thick but a little bit softer. So I love the effect of using this in my brows after my brow pencil because it just softens up the whole brow. It gives me that thick, bushy look and creates definition in my brows. I have it in my brows now. It does do a nice job of keeping my brow hairs in place. I think it deposits a perfect amount of product. I have not gone a day for the last 6 weeks without using this. And when I have not had it with me, I realize how much I love it because I'm like, where is it? Give it to me. The next brow product I have is kind of similar. It is the Benefit 3D BROWtones. It's a gel formula that is a little bit shimmery. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna add dimension into your brows. If you have darker brows and you use the lighter colors, it's going to add a little bit of softness so that your brows aren't just looking super thick, dark, flat. I have mine in the shade 2. It's 2 and 4 in this specific product. And 4 is nice, but 4 is very similar to my brow color, so it didn't really do anything. 2 is definitely lighter. However, it's very, very subtle and I just love the way it looks in my brows. And actually most brow gels do have a little bit of shimmer to give you more of that 3D brow effect. And this is something very similar. The brush is really small, so it's really easy to be precise. And I just love the texture of the product and the color of the product. And I'm such a fan of this. I have been nonstop using the new Makeup Geek fall eyeshadow releases. I'm not sponsored. I wish I was. Please send me free stuff. JK, not really. But the stuff is so good and it's so affordable that it's so worth it. So these are 9 of the new foiled eyeshadows, and I'll have all the names of the foiled shadows listed exactly how you see them, like right now, like top row, middle row, bottom row. She also came out, or Makeup Geek, Marlena, same thing, came out with more matte and then just shimmer eyeshadows, which this whole palette is Makeup Geek, but the fall items are right here. So in the top row, just gorgeous, gorgeous jewel toned shades. And then this is the middle row. And then this is the bottom row right here. Oh, stained. This is why I don't swatch like every single eyeshadow in palettes and stuff, because I feel like they're just a bad representation sometimes, like especially when the swatches get mixed up, but that's actually pretty accurate. Right now on my eyes, I have this one, this copper, and the red mixed in with a lot of things. So for the matte shades right here, I'll have them listed top row and then bottom row. The colors are just the perfect set of like warm toned blendable goodness. They don't have towel. If you have sensitive skin, then you should be safe with all Makeup Geek products. And then this is the bottom row. I mean, they're just so beautiful. My last favorite has been my go-to lip combos for the last couple weeks, and they are a combination of Kylie Cosmetics and the new Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks. I want to do a separate video for the Huda Beauty ones and also Kylie Cosmetics stuff, so I will have that coming to you soon, so I don't want to spend too much time on that now. First things first, the lip liners. Can we just take a moment to look at how tiny my lip liners are, because that's how much I use them. I use them every single day. My 2 most used colors are definitely Malibu and Dolce K. So this right here is Malibu, and then I'm gonna swatch Dolce K. So creamy, so pigmented. Just look at that. Even though they're so soft and creamy, once they set, they're in it to win it. Like, they do not budge. They do sell the lip liners and liquid lipsticks separately now, so if you're not interested in buying the whole kit and you just want to check out the lip liners, I would highly suggest it. I also am a huge fan of the liquid lipsticks. I don't know why I'm like, this is so strange, but to me it is strange. I, for some reason, was so irritated the first few times that I tried buying stuff from Kylie Cosmetics that I was like, oh, I'm just over it. This is so dumb. It's probably not even that great. I am biting my words so hard right now. They feel similar to the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. They're pretty comfortable. They feel really, really lightweight. This is Dolce K, and I have Dolce K lip liner with Dolce K liquid lipstick, and the last product, which is the Huda Beauty liquid matte lipstick in Venus. I like these Huda Beauty liquid matte lipsticks. They're different from the Kylie and Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks in that the texture is a lot more liquidy, but also they're a little bit more hydrating, but that comes hand in hand with them also not being like totally dry on the lips, if that makes sense. Like when I'm just wearing a Huda Beauty liquid lipstick and I like press my lips together, it doesn't feel like there's just nothing there. I can definitely feel a little bit of that moisture on my lips, but it's not a bad thing. They're extremely long wearing. So this right here is Dolce K. And then Venus is actually very, very similar. It's just a little bit lighter and a little bit pinkier. One favorite that I have been itching to share with you guys is the technique with which I apply my liquid lipsticks. I saw this on Kylie's Snapchat, so if you don't follow her, like it's actually very useful. Like I really like her Snapchat. She applies the lip liner all over her lips, then she applies liquid lipstick and she takes her finger and blends it together. And when you do that, product does come off on your finger, but something about the liquid lipsticks being blended by your finger has totally elevated my liquid lipstick game. It is so much more comfortable on the lips. I can layer like 4 or 5 different colors, but because I'm blending them together, sorry, I'm just totally flipping you guys off casually, because I'm blending them together with my finger, it's not layer on top of layer, it's actually just one liquid lipstick color. When you combine it with the lip liner, especially one like the Kylie Cosmetics where it is not a drying formula, it just makes the liquid lipstick feel so much more comfortable on the lips. And also I find that it is far more long wearing. It fades less and it also fades more naturally. It's not like a stark line of fading. It just like an ombre kind of fade. I will demo it for you guys whenever I do my Kylie or Huda Beauty liquid lipstick things. Definitely go check out both of those brands, but also try that technique because I think it's amazing and I wish someone had told me this months ago. These are both from the Clean Reserve line. I got mine at Sephora. This is Suede Oud and this is Amber Saffron. I'm gonna try my best to describe these to you guys. Suede Oud is definitely more of a muskier scent. It's a little bit sweet, but it's just really rich. It's just a very unique, sexy smell to me. It's in their woody musk family, so I guess all of these description words would make sense, but it's definitely like a scent that I like wearing now as it's fall and winter. If you like Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black or any perfume that has oud, sandalwood, musk, rose, that kind of deeper, little bit of that oriental Middle Eastern vibe to it, then you need to go check out Suede Oud. Amber Saffron is similar, but it's much fruitier. It says floral oriental, but to me, it's definitely a little spicy. There is a little bit of that musk effect where that's why they work so well together, I think. It's much sweeter. It's a little bit fruity. This is definitely like a lighter scent, but it's still really rich and intense, which I love. I hate perfumes that you can't even smell and nothing lasts on me, but the combo of these two is amazing. Again, if you love anything with musk, sandalwood, even berries for this one, you're going to love it. So check both of them out. I'm a huge candle addict. Like I will spend decent money on a candle if I love it. There's just something about the scent, the vibe, the fire, the whole effect that candles give me. And I burn candles year-round, 24/7. It makes me feel happy. The candle that I was burning last month is Sweater Weather from Bath and Body Works. I'm someone who associates memories with scents. When I smell this, I'm like, okay, it's fall. Like I'm thinking Halloween, there's like memories and I see foliage and it's just like a blast from the past kind of. This has fresh sage, juniper berry, aromatic eucalyptus, and fresh wood. A little bit like minty from the eucalyptus, but also woodsy, and it smells like outdoors and foliage. If you have not checked out the Bath and Body Works candles, they're my most frequently bought and used because the scents are so potent. Like they smell up the entire house and I love it. That's a wrap for my September favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and hopefully found some cool new goodies to go check out. Leave a comment down below for me and let me know what products you have been loving recently so that I can go check those out. And also any video requests you guys have for me, please leave those down below as well. But until my next video, thank you guys as always so much for tuning in and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye guys.